give you my license.
You are standing on... Okay, then shut up and listen, because I've already told you this like 3 times.
Sir, you haven't told me once.
You are standing on their property.
Okay.
This is their property.
Yes. And
they want you gone. So, because you're refusing to leave, they want a citation issued for trespassing.
You didn't tell us to leave. You said stand on this side of the sidewalk.
And I just said, no.
Sidewalk?
Nope. Hey,
Is this the sidewalk?
I talked, you listen. I talked, you listen.
Sir?
None of your fucking business. Do you got a warrant?
What is your name?
Do you have a warrant?
What is your name?
Do you have a warrant?
What's your name?
Fuck off.
I identified myself, so what is
I'm
your
not fucking playing your game. Get the fuck out of here. Do you have a
What's your
warrant? Do you have a warrant?
name?
Hey, let me ask you this. If I threw a cigarette butt right in front of you right now, would you go hands-on with me? Do you have a lieutenant?
I'm a sergeant.
Do you have a lieutenant, sergeant?
I do have a...
Can I get him down here, please?
No.
Because you don't know what you're saying right now.
I can tell you, you need to move.
Interfering is a physical
You
act.
need to move. You
So-
don't know the statute.
Welcome to today's video, where we dive into 3 intense encounters between citizens and law enforcement that challenge the fine line between rights and authority. From questions of public access to excessive force and professional accountability, these stories highlight the tension, misunderstandings, and lessons we can all learn. Stay tuned as we break down each scenario and uncover what they teach us about communication, respect, and the balance of power.
I'm happy to give you my license.
You are standing on... Okay, then shut up and listen, because I've already told you this like 3 times.
Sir, you haven't told me once.
You are standing on their property.
Okay.
This is their property.
Yes. And
they want you gone. So, because you're refusing to leave, they want a citation issued for trespassing.
You didn't tell us to leave. You said stand on this side of the sidewalk.
And I just said, no.
Sidewalk? Is this the sidewalk?
Hey,
Is this the sidewalk?
I talked, you listen. I talked, you listen.
Sir, you're not
I just
telling me
said,
anything.
hey, I just asked him, what do you want to do? He wants to trespass. It's his property, driver's license.
This is
What are you talking about?
Driver's license.
Can we talk to this officer?
You sure can.
He'll probably
Absolutely.
he'll
Sure
probably
can.
understand what a public easement is.
Sure can.
I would be happy to learn where the public easement is and
their
how a
property.
person's
This is a
supposed to
public
walk
easement.
So,
on the
See,
like I
sidewalk.
said,
that-
either driver's license.
So is a person supposed to
your
walk on
citation.
the sidewalk and then into the street?
This is not, dude, the sidewalk ends right there.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Technically,
You go to the side, this sidewalk, all the way to that road. Like you want to walk in the
This is their
street?
property.
They walk in the street.
This is their property. Parking lot, grass. So,
Sir, you're not-
are you going to give me your driver's license or not?
Sir, I'm happy to
It's a
talk
simple
to
question, sir. How does a person get from this sidewalk to
I'm
that
not
one?
talking to you.
Sir,
I'm
I'm
not
happy-
talking
I'm
to
happy
you. You
to
can
do-
record all you want to, but you're not going to interfere in what I'm doing.
I am
okay?
happy-
Let's ask you a question, sir. You didn't have to talk to me.
I'm not talking to you.
I'm
Fine,
happy,
then don't.
I'm happy to give my license
Okay,
to your
then give me
supervisor,
your
to
driver's
your
license.
supervisor after you answer my question because
Okay.
I am trying to understand how I can be a lawful citizen
Driver's
from point A to your supervisor.
Okay, he's on the way,
Great.
but he's driver's license.
I would be happy to speak for him, sir, because you have not told me how I'm breaking the law by walking in an area
I
where
have
someone
told you
is-
5 times.
Sir, you haven't told me a single
I've
thing.
told you
One,
5
you
times.
told me over there, and then we asked on this side.
What did I tell you?
You told me over there.
What did I tell you
on
over
that
there?
side,
What did I tell you?
And we did, and then I walked over here, and you said sidewalk
What?
on this side of the road.
What
Now,
did
you
I tell you?
me?
What did I tell you? Verbatim,
I
what did
just
I tell
told
you?
you. I didn't record.
I told you to stand on the other side of that tree in that paved parking lot, and there was absolutely no problem with that, unless the people that own that piece of property you were standing on wanted you gone too. No.
Did they
But
tell
we're
us
not
to
talking
leave?
about that. We're talking about where you're standing here
Yes.
is their property.
While we were over there, you said the
So,
side. You said
are
the
you
easement-
gonna do the driver's license or not?
Sir, I told you I would give your supervisor my driver's license.
Okay.
Yeah. But can you answer my question?
And then you, same thing.
Can you answer my question though?
I answered your question.
You did not.
I answered your question
You deflected my question.
multiple times.
You deflected my question.
No.
Lawful citizen is walking down this sidewalk. Does Planned Parenthood own this sidewalk?
We're not talking about hypotheticals.
You can't answer my question.
We are talking about
no. What if
right here,
you
right
can't
now.
answer my question. After the citation, I walk down this street and I want to get
You know what?
to Quaker
You
Street.
can go to court and contest it all you want
I'd
to.
be happy to.
Okay.
You said you weren't avoiding his
Are
question,
you-
sir. This
are
is
you
classic
supposed to
textbook
enforce the law?
avoiding questions.
I'm not playing this game.
Are you supposed to enforce the
I'm
law?
not playing this game.
You're right.
This is
You
textbook
have all
avoiding
the
questions,
power in the
sir.
world.
I'm not
Tell me
going
to
down
answer
this
my
road.
question. Sir, I will be silent until
This is not going to turn into a YouTube video. Sorry.
It already is, sir.
I care about knowing what I can do.
I'm telling you what you can do lawfully.
You're telling me what I can do. You
No, I'm
can't
telling
and
you
you
what
can't
you
even
can do
answer me a question.
So,
You know, if you answer this
Once he
question,
gets
then
here,
I will get a citation. I'm happy to
you
talk to
can flap your jaws, whatever, right? My sergeant's going to say the same thing.
Good. I will talk to him.
You cut your citation and you leave
Yeah,
because
we'll talk to him.
because they don't want you on your property. So,
We'll talk to your supervisor.
do you guys want them banned from your property? Okay, so you're banned from the property.
you're a
in
tool
addition,
of Planned
right?
Parenthood.
So,
You realize that.
Anything that belongs to them, you can't be here. I explained this to you. I gave you a clear parameters. I said you can stand over there, you can stand over here. I gave you a box to work in, what was by the law, and you want to play games. So, since you want to play games,
I'll be happy to talk to you.
and the minute I leave, you want to go and do what you're doing,
I will be happy. Sir, I walked
then
over
you're going
here.
to have a
I walked over
citation
here while
coming
you
your
were
way.
standing right
So,
there. I walked over here while you were standing right there. Why did
Sheriff,
you not inform me?
So I'll just fill them out, and I'll get the information once more, and then I'll get this done.
Here's a classic example of power being misused. Instead of addressing a simple question about public access, the officer evaded it and escalated tensions. As citizens, we just want clarity on our rights, how to move lawfully without trespassing. The lack of professionalism and refusal to apologize shows a disconnect between authority and accountability. This isn't just about one situation. It's about fairness and transparency for everyone.
I will
defer that to the supervisor
that's on his way. Okay, I'm happy to answer. Because honestly, sir, I'm not even trying to be a jerk. I want to know.
Okay.
There's no sidewalk here, so I'm really curious.
Well, there's not a sidewalk there, but
Right.
there is back there.
Right. So my question is, and I'll defer to your supervisor, but my question is, how can a person walk on this sidewalk and try to get to that sidewalk on the other side of Quaker? Are they supposed to walk in the middle of the street?
This is
Or
the
is this
easement.
easement?
I agree that's an easement. I'm not arguing
Okay,
that.
well, they're wanting to give us a
I would have
trespass
to see-
for being on an easement.
I would have to see the actual legal description, so I haven't looked at that yet.
That's fair. I appreciate that,
But I would
sir.
agree that that may be the extension of the sidewalk.
I appreciate that, sir. Thank you. I asked him, you know, if you tell us that we have to stand on this side of the sidewalk closer to the road, and there's no sidewalk here, and we have AT&T public utilities here, or AT&T utilities here, but how am I supposed to put them on the property? And how is a person supposed to walk from point A? You know, not walk through the road.
Yeah. The citations are
Sir.
in my view, and I have agreement, and you know, I have to refer. I don't know everything by heart, so I have to refer on these. I know with enough of it downtown. We went to the protest that I know and I have enough knowledge. But yeah, there's an imaginary sidewalk that goes through, and even though if they were to bring your property, their property diagram, or whatever, and show it to the sidewalk, everybody knows they have easements on the backyard and the front yard. AT&T, whoever can get in your backyard and get to their
Whatever
cable
real
lines.
estate business owns this, they put up their
Right.
signs. Yeah.
So
I get
even
all
though
that.
they may have plans that show they owe there, the city still can come in here and build a sidewalk. So there's an imaginary sidewalk. You guys can see the line.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm not telling you where to go. I can tell you where you can't be. And that
Right.
is essentially from this pole that way. Right?
Yes, sir. Thank you,
Can
sir.
I ask you a question?
I'll put something else.
Okay.
And if you traffic way here,
Of course,
and
of course.
you can't be the traffic way there. Of course. And at any time that happens, then you can obviously decide. It's understood. Perfect. As soon as I have a chance to talk to whoever I'm supposed to talk to over there, I'll talk to them and explain that to them. If they have a problem, they complain to the city council. But as far as I'm concerned, as long as you abide by those, then I'm happy.
Appreciate that very much.
Alright, so what y'all can stand, you can stand where you're standing, alright? So as long as you stay where you are, don't come onto, because where you are is fine, right? But don't come onto the parking lot, right? Don't go into the alley. The other apartment people have already said, hey.
Can't go in the alley?
So you guys moved when they asked you to, and I do appreciate you moving when they asked you to. You can't block this alley, right? Because traffic has to be able to go out. So where you are, or if you want to move across the street to the other sidewalk, that's fine. But
Essentially,
this
it's
is
an
this
imaginary
is
line
essentially the line that you can't go
From this
past,
side,
okay?
the south side, all the way to the south side of that one, and here.
And sir, you're going to check on this for us?
That's a no-no.
So you're quite
actually
abrasive
did-
to us. Are you going to
they
apologize to my
actually
brother? Are you
own
going to
all the
apologize to us
way
for?
up-
You're not.
up on this
Okay,
side.
he's not going to
Because they-
apologize for throwing his weight around
They
earlier.
actually own-
When he
because
walks to his car,
they
I want you to
built all
know,
this
folks,
stuff.
this goes on YouTube. This is what it's called, the walk of shame. That he comes out here throwing his weight around, exercising his authority, proven wrong, and does not apologize for his abrasive attitude. This, folks, is the walk of shame.
I understand. And that's why I was repeating and I was giving you this, you guys this.
Yes, sir, I would appreciate it.
Sir, pride comes before destruction. So you're too proud to apologize when you're proven wrong.
That's exactly what
You are too proud to apologize when proven wrong, sir. You are not fit for your job. You're not fit for the badge, sir. You refuse to apologize when you're proven wrong, sir. You should find another job. Work in a hardware store or something, sir, but you're not fit to be a police officer. It's shameful. This is the walk of shame, folks. My brother saved you a lawsuit, sir. You should be thanking him.
The key lesson here is the importance of clear communication and respect in resolving conflicts. Misunderstandings escalate when questions are ignored or authority is used without accountability. Both sides must strive for fairness. Citizens should stay calm and focused, while officials should provide clear, lawful guidance. This isn't just about the law. It's about building trust and ensuring everyone's rights are respected.
None of your fucking business. Do you got a warrant?
What is your name?
Do you have a warrant?
What is your name?
Do you have a warrant?
What's your name?
Fuck off.
I identified myself, so what is
I'm
your
not
name?
fucking playing your game. Get the fuck out of here.
What's
Do you have a
your name?
warrant? Do you have a warrant?
I already told you, Deputy Vaya, what's your name?
What's your badge number?
6128, what's your name?
Is your body cam on?
Absolutely.
It is?
What is your name?
Let me see it.
Right here. What's your name?
What's your badge number again?
I already told you, 6128.
6128. You got a fucking warrant?
I don't need a warrant to come talk to you.
You do have a, you have to have a
What
warrant.
is
You
your
see the
name?
fucking sign back there?
What's your name?
Do you see the fucking sign back there?
What is your name?
None of your fucking business. Do you got a warrant?
What is your name?
Do you have a warrant?
What is your name?
Do you have a warrant?
What's your name?
Fuck off.
I identified myself, so what is
I'm
your
not fucking playing your game. Get the fuck out of here. Do you have a
What's your
warrant? Do you have a warrant?
name?
Yeah, send some more people here. There's a fucking person trespassing on my property.
What
Get the
is
fuck
your
out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You're trespassing on private property. Get the fuck out of here.
What is your name?
Fuck off.
What is your name?
Fuck you. Get out of here.
Okay, what is your
Fuck
name?
off. Get out of here.
Okay, listen.
Listen,
here.
I don't have to listen to shit. You're a public servant. Get the fuck off my property.
Do you know why I'm here?
I don't give a fuck why you're here. You got a fucking warrant?
Do you know?
Do you have a warrant?
What's your name? Why are
Do you have a warrant?
Why are you
Get
leaving?
the fuck out of here.
No, I'm not leaving.
Get out of here.
I am not leaving.
You are trespassing.
I am not leaving.
Get the fuck
your
out of
name
here.
Brandon?
I am not fucking telling you shit. Fuck
Is
off.
your name Brandon?
No. You're looking, who are you looking for? Brandon? There is no Brandons here.
This situation highlights the growing distrust between citizens and law enforcement. While officers claimed to act under community welfare, their inability to address concerns about legal authority only fueled the tension. As citizens, we have the right to question and understand the actions of public servants, but escalation through hostility solves nothing. Both sides need better communication. Citizens should stay calm, and officers must explain their actions transparently to rebuild trust.
Okay.
Fuck off. Get out of my property. Have a good day.
Timothy 66. What's the subject name again?
Fuck off.
Is your
Fuck off. How about that?
is your name?
Off.
Okay, because we're here just to check on your
Fuck off.
on your welfare check. That's
Fuck
it.
off.
That's literally why we're
Do
here.
you have a warrant?
I don't need a warrant.
You need a
I
warrant.
don't
Get the
need a
fuck
warrant.
out of here.
I don't need a
You're
warrant.
trespassing too,
I
fuckface.
don't need a warrant for any of
Yes, you fucking
No,
do.
I don't. No.
You don't need a warrant?
I don't need a warrant to
Okay.
talk to you. Absolutely not. Now
This,
we're here-
this is
Listen,
non-consensual.
but listen,
Fuck off.
I'm here. Just
Fuck
to check
off.
On your welfare.
I don't
Not
care.
in trouble at
Fuck
all.
off.
You're not
I
in
don't want
trouble
you
at
here.
all. But listen.
Fuck off.
We're not here to arrest
What's
you.
your name and
We're not
badge
here
number?
to do any
Trespasser?
of those things.
I'm Lieutenant Howe.
And what's your badge number?
3681. What's your name, sir?
3681. I ain't telling you fucking jack shit. I'm not telling you jack shit. Get the fuck out of here. Do you have a warrant?
Did you try and kill yourself?
Do you have a fucking warrant?
I'm here on the community caretaker.
Do you have a warrant?
Warrant.
Huh? Then good. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, both of you.
Sir, why would someone tell us you tried to hurt yourself earlier?
Well, I don't know who the fuck you're talking to, pal, but do I look like I'm hurt? Do I look like I fucking tried to kill myself? Now get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
You were driving this car. Correct?
I was?
Okay.
You sure? You got fucking evidence?
Under the influence
You
of-
got evidence?
Are you under the influence?
Do you
of
got
anything?
evidence? Do I look like I'm out of the fucking influence or anything, dumbass?
Okay, be
Get the
smart.
fuck out of here.
We are literally here just to
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
No, you can slow down additional units.
Get the fuck out of here.
So,
John.
so anytime we
Get
get
the
a
fuck
call
outta here.
trying to hurt themselves, we have a requirement to.
Do I look like I'm fucking hurt? Do I look like I've hurt myself? Do I look like I'm under the influence? Do I sound like I'm under the influence?
bit.
Good. Go fuck yourself. Get out of here.
Yeah, a little bit.
Go fuck yourself. Get out of here. Get out of here. Seriously.
Whose house is this?
Do you have a fucking warrant?
Whose house is this?
None of your fucking business. Get the fuck out of here.
It's Mom's house, right?
Let me talk to Avila.
Yeah, go talk to Avila. Get the fuck out of my property.
You can have medical 1022.
Yeah, whatever, man. Fuck you guys.
The key lesson here is the value of mutual respect and calm communication in resolving conflicts. Citizens should assert their rights clearly but without hostility, while law enforcement must prioritize transparency and professionalism. Misunderstandings only deepen when both sides escalate. To avoid similar confrontations, it's crucial to focus on dialogue, patience, and a shared commitment to resolving issues peacefully and lawfully.
Hey, let me ask you this. If I threw a cigarette butt right in front of you right now, would you go hands-on with me? Do you have a lieutenant?
I'm a sergeant.
Do you have a lieutenant, sergeant?
I do have a...
Can I get him down here, please?
No.
Because you don't know what you're saying right now.
I can tell you, you need to move.
Interfering is a physical
You
act.
need to move. You
So-
don't know the statute.
What's up, man? Oh, no, I'm good. Is the police station open?
No, it's not. It's a holiday.
It is. That's how everything else was. I wasn't sure. Hell yeah. What are you guys up to?
Where's your stripes?
Calls for service.
Just hanging?
Where's your stripes?
We don't wear them off.
Yeah,
Officer first class corporal.
Nice.
We just seen you guys from, so which
Oh.
is your right.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Talk to you, make sure
Yeah,
everything's
Oh, yeah, we're cool. Yeah,
We're
yeah.
taking calls at the police, talking to people, making reports. That's it.
Oh, okay.
That's it. That's it.
We're just enjoying our day. Yeah, I didn't realize. I was thinking they were going to be closed Monday, not today. So we came up today to hang out, and everything's closed.
Yeah, if you come up on Monday, it'll be open up.
Gotcha. Cool. Have a good one, guys. Thanks. I don't think I mentioned it. So I'm in Hot Springs, Arkansas right now. I'm with Auditing Arkansas, right behind me. Watch out.
This is what I don't.
And I just had a couple police. They were nice. They just came and asked some questions, and I forgot I wanted to ask them some questions. So. I just thought of something I wanted to ask you. If you got a minute, if you're busy, I can come back. So, the Halloween incident with the trick-or-treating girls. Whatever happened with all that? Is there charges being pressed against them still?
I don't know.
You don't know anything about that? Were you involved in that at all?
I was, yes.
You showed up? What do you think about it? You think Lieutenant May was in the right for escalating it to that level?
I mean, we're doing our jobs.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, it was. I think Lieutenant May was in the wrong. I'm not saying I think everyone else that showed up was in the wrong. They were doing their jobs, but I do think he was in the wrong. What do you think about it?
I mean, we were just doing our jobs.
Do you think he was in the right? Would you? Or let me ask you this:
Okay.
would you have done it the same way?
I couldn't say. I mean, I wasn't in that situation, so I couldn't.
You've seen the video. You should know whether if someone shows me a job site I've not been on, I'll tell you what I would have done or not would have done. So what would you have done on that job site?
I mean, he encountered somebody that broke the law, and he dealt with the situation. So, I mean, that's all.
So you think it's if someone's littering, it's okay to escalate it to violence?
I mean, if you have a non-compliant suspect.
I mean, he went hands-on with them before they were non-compliant.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't there for that portion, so I mean.
You seen the video?
His body camera footage?
Yeah.
I think everybody has, yeah.
Right. So do you think it's okay to go hands-on with someone for littering, even if they don't like the fact that they got caught littering? That it's okay to escalate it with a minor to violence? He immediately grabbed out, and the girl was actually apologizing to him and saying she would pick it up, and he threw her out of the way. And then that's when it escalated with the other girls because he immediately goes hands-on with a minor over a Red Bull can on Halloween. You ever TP a house when you were a kid?
No, I can't say that I did.
Any of your friends do that or anything? I'm not saying I did either.
Yeah, I think
just a general
A
question.
couple of my friends probably did.
You think they should have got beat up for it?
I mean, I don't know.
I'm not trying to put you in a corner. I'm literally just
Yeah.
asking you.
I mean,
The answer is no.
I mean, if they run into law enforcement.
The answer is no. You shouldn't think your friend should be beat up for TPing a house. I think anyway. I'd be surprised if someone said yes.
Okay.
What do you think, brother?
I mean, that's your opinion.
You think people should get beat up for littering?
I prefer not to say.
Huh?
I prefer not to say. I mean,
So refer not to say is kind of saying. I know what you're saying. Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Well,
That's
he's not
what's
my
happening.
lieutenant, so.
We still at range.
Doesn't matter.
We're just hanging out.
Yep. Do you guys think it's okay to go hands-on with someone for littering? Let me ask you this. If I threw a cigarette butt right in front of you right now, would you go hands-on with me?
It's all going to depend on the situation.
Well, in this situation.
All right. What are we doing right now?
Asking you a question?
Okay. Are these other units investigating something right now?
No idea. They came up and talked to us first.
Oh, but I'm
And-
sorry. I'd be asking if he was busy.
Okay, if they're investigating or if they're doing something right now, by law, you're interfering in a governmental operation, so y'all need to...
Interfering is a physical act, so asking him a question is not interfering. And I literally...
Sir.
And sir, hold on, let me
Listen to
finish.
what I'm
Let me
telling
finish
you.
and then I'll let you talk. And whenever I walked up here, I asked him specifically, hey, are you busy? Because if you are, I'll come back. And he said, no, what's up? So now we're talking. I didn't just come bombard him. I literally asked him, are you busy? Can we talk? And he said, yes.
Okay.
And I said, I'll walk away if you want me to.
We were as polite to him as we would be to our mothers.
Okay. But if
They're
the
not-
units
don't
are here in
threaten
the
us with
parking lot,
arrest.
then they're taking care of an official business.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine.
Okay, then we don't need to be right here where they're taking care of the business.
Well, we
They
asked them and they said they would talk.
Sir, I think you're coming up and you don't know what the situation is, and you're assuming a lot of things right now.
I'm not assuming.
You absolutely are assuming, because you're assuming that I just came up here and started bombarding them,
I
and you
didn't say
didn't
that.
hear me ask permission and say, "What's up? Are you busy?" And you said, "No. What's going on?" And we talked.
How many units is in the parking lot?
That's irrelevant. There could be
No, it's
10.
not.
There's
It's
four
very
in the parking lot.
irrelevant.
The gentleman
Because
on my right
we're
shoulder
here.
was taking a report with another lady, so we didn't bother him. This unit's empty. This unit had 2 individuals
The
in it.
reason that unit is empty is because that officer's right there.
Okay.
And they came up to me and started talking to me first, and then I came
Probably
in.
wanting to know if you were part of the call that they were up here on.
That was you're doing some more assuming, sir. You're doing some more assuming. I have it all on video.
Let me get out of
Yes,
your
sir.
way.
Let me get out of your way.
We don't want to impede or
So-
anything. We just ask questions.
Yeah, honestly, you're escalating by assuming.
I'm not assuming. I'm just.
You're assuming a lot of things. Everything
I'm
you've
not
said,
assuming.
everything you've said so far is an assumption that you've made
Okay, I
without
can
any
tell you-
information.
I can tell you straight up, we don't usually hang out here in the parking lot, so we're not just out here visiting. If we're here, we're on official police business.
Cool. Good. Cool.
We
Okay.
don't
So
normally hang out here
that's not
either.
an assumption, okay?
That has nothing to do with what you assumed a bunch of other things. Now you're trying to change the subject to something that doesn't even matter.
You assumed we were interfering with an
You assumed we were interfering. You assumed that when they came up and talked to me, if they thought I was part of the call. All that's
I didn't say the
assuming.
officer's talking to
All
you.
that's
I was
assuming.
explaining to you that if they're out here, they're on official business.
Okay.
But if you're
Until
in
they
uniform
can-
in your car, you're on official business.
You're always on official business.
It doesn't necessarily mean I
gentlemen.
can't talk to you.
Are you on official business right now? So back to my question. If I threw a cigarette down right now in front of everyone here, would you go hands on with me? What would you do if I threw a cigarette butt down right now?
I know what this is in reference to.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just tell you like this. Each situation is going to be handled.
Okay, so I'm not talking about that situation. I'm talking about this situation. If I pulled a cigarette
You
butt,
asked to pick it up.
okay, let's say I didn't pick it up. What happens?
It's still a class A misdemeanor. You can still go to jail.
Okay, so if I don't pick it up and I walk
There's a
away,
lot of ifs in life, okay?
Well,
I'm not going to if. This
I'm just
conversation
asking you a
with
few
so
questions.
This conversation is finished.
Okay.
You seem uncomfortable answering my questions.
What's the Third Amendment to the Constitution?
As far as that, I don't recall right offhand.
And you sworn up to uphold the Constitution, right?
And-
Okay. Would you look that up next time you go in and remember that?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Awesome, thank you.
Can you quote me all of the Fourth and the Fifth Amendment or the 16th Amendment?
Not by word, but I can
Okay.
tell you what it's about.
I could do most of that, yeah, definitely. What's
All right,
the
we're finished right
what's the
there.
5 elements of the First Amendment? That's an easy one. What's the 5 elements of the First Amendment? I'll give you a
We're
hint.
finished with this
I'm gonna give you a hint
conversation,
because I want you to get it right. The acronym is RAPS. RAPPS.
I'm gonna get out. I'll make sure I know. Wait.
RAPPS. All right, I won't bother him.
Y'all need to move down.
We're good right here. I'm allowed to stand right here.
No, sir, you're not. You're going to have to move from where he's investigating this.
It's not impeding anything.
Sir, this is what I'm fixing to tell you. You're interfering with a governmental operation.
Interfering-
If you do not
interfering
move from right here,
is a-
I'm not going to explain it to you.
Do you have a
Is
lieutenant?
this the lady he's working with?
Do you have a lieutenant?
I'm a sergeant.
Do you have a lieutenant sergeant?
I do have a
Can I get him down here, please?
No.
Because you don't know what you're saying right now.
I can tell you, you need to move.
Interfering is a physical
You
act.
need to move. You
So-
don't know the statute.
So if you-
I'm a
Do you
sergeant.
have a lieutenant
I
sergeant?
do have a.
Can I get him down here, please?
No.
Because you don't know what you're saying right now.
I can tell you, you need to move.
Interfering is a physical
You
act.
need to move. You don't know the statute.
So-
You need
Hey,
to
that's
move.
That's assault.
That is assault.
I got it.
You need to move.
Brother, give me my phone and I'm leaving. Give me my
Yeah,
phone.
you're fixing to move.
Okay, give me my phone. And I'll
You back
start-
up
give
and
me
I
my-
will give you your
Yeah,
phone.
Give me my phone and I'll leave.
Back
He
up.
just assaulted him in front of you. You
Back
can do
up.
something
Or
about
you're
it.
going to jail.
He didn't assault him.
Brother, give me my phone.
Do you know what
Now.
So you escalated it to violence, just like you
Yeah,
like I
just
said
like-
you would.
The reason I did, if you will read the statute, you're interfering.
It's a physical act. It's a physical act. You just screwed up,
It
brother.
does not have to be
You just screwed
physical.
up. You're getting a complaint on your record. Okay,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Complaints. You
But
guys
if
have the
you-
right to complain. Come on, Sergeant. They're just
screwed
trying to
up,
make
brother.
the maintenance.
Hey, sir, I don't want your paycheck. Promise you, I don't. I don't need it.
This incident shows the ongoing tension between citizens seeking accountability and law enforcement's defensive responses. While questioning authority is our right, the lack of professionalism and escalation from the officers is alarming. Breaking equipment and dismissing valid concerns only deepens mistrust. Citizens deserve respect and transparency when exercising their rights, and officers must prioritize calm, clear communication over defensiveness to rebuild public trust.
Please.
On badge number 16.
16.
And if you want to read the statute, it does not have to be physical.
It is.
It can be verbal.
No, it can't.
You don't know the law, bro.
I do know it. I know it better than you. You don't even know the First Amendment, brother.
Can I ask you, other than poisonous, just here to...
I was actually just coming to talk and ask questions, and then he came up and started shit with me. I was like, me and them were having a really cool conversation, being really polite. There was no anything until he came up. The sergeant came up. It was the worst one on scene was the sergeant.
I said if they're here, they're doing an official investigation. You need to be back.
Do you have a complaint form on you? Can I do it right now?
You can do a complaint.
Can I do it right now?
Normally, this is what I do.
Could you get me one, man? Like, I'm asking you, please. Yes, please.
Maybe something that has to be done Monday. Or when a lieutenant's on duty. I don't believe that there's a lieutenant there.
There's not a lieutenant on duty that you could call for me?
There's not a lieutenant. Leaves at 2 o'clock and the last one left at 3. I don't believe there's a lieutenant on duty. Unless there's one in CID and it's Lieutenant Hayes.
Would you mind hollering at him for me? Thank you. You just broke my... He broke my property, by the way.
I got it on video.
Yeah.
That was assault.
That's assault.
I don't want to touch him in assault. And you, you're scared to do anything to yourself.
Yeah. You need to stand up and do what's right, brother. Don't just go along with it because he's your sergeant. It's a good point. That dog wants a piece, dude. That dog wants a piece. Can I pet your dog?
Hey, Lieutenant. How are you?
Doesn't matter to you as well. I'm not here to start anything. We were literally here talking to a couple police officers. You went to us first. I came back to talk to them, asked them politely if you were busy. They said, if you're busy, I'll come back. When you're not, they said, no, what's up? So me and him were having just a normal conversation, and then Sergeant, I already forgot his name, he came up and started escalating with me immediately. He said, I was interfering, I don't need to be talking to him, and I told him he was assuming things. I already asked him if he was busy or not. Well, anyways, he wants us out of here, so we get up on the sidewalk, away from everything, and he immediately gets on my face, grabs my phone out of my hand, breaks
Snatches it.
this in half, and gets in my face and starts walking me back, saying that I'm going to go to jail for standing here filming.
One thing from what he was telling me, that the guys were here on official business and they were trying to answer calls for service and y'all were filming that. He was just, from what he told me, that he just asked you guys, don't interrupt their official business. Don't interrupt, I'm just talking. Okay. But anyway, he just said that they were trying to do official business, and by you guys being up in their business, he just asked you to step away from them while they do their official
And we
business.
did, immediately.
Well, that's fine.
Then he took my phone and broke it and got in my face and threatened to arrest if I don't leave the premises.
Yeah, we're in the arrest us.
Well, I mean, I don't know what transpired to provoke that
You
either.
got an obvious break.
I mean,
equipment here.
my stuff's broken and we got it on film, so
Well,
we're
on
obviously
film. You guys are on film just as well.
we're obviously
Everybody
not
is.
lying. So
Film the same thing.
are you kind of in the? What's your stance on all this?
Well, until I see a video of otherwise, I mean, it's just.
So you're just gonna take his word over ours?
That's not what No, what I'm saying is, there's two sides to every story, right? So.
Well, it's pretty obvious what happened. I got broken material in my pocket.
Well, but you're telling me what happened. He's telling
That
me.
corporal probably already. What did the corporal tell you?
Are you listening to me?
I am, but you're just. I already know what you're saying. You're taking his side. All you have is his side, my side. So you're not going to take a stance on it. Is what you're saying, right? You got two sides, and you don't know who to believe. So you're going to believe your sergeant.
No. You have a video, and he has a video. I'd like to go look at both of those.
I'd like to file a complaint on him, please.
For.
Assault
Come on.
and battery.
Yeah.
Really?
I have broken. Bro.
He reached out.
Right. But I think, don't you think it's a little.
No, I do not.
Really?
Don't you think he took
I would've
it
did
a little
that to him,
far?
what do you think would've
Yeah.
been
Okay.
All right.
Let's say I get in your face and I grab your camera and break
That's
it.
not gonna
What do you?
happen.
Am I going to go to jail for that?
Yes.
Yes. So why isn't he? So he needs to go to jail too.
We're the police. You just can't.
Exactly. So that's my whole point. Is you think you're better than us and you can get away with shit that I can't get away with.
No, you think you're better than us because. Well,
No, I don't. I was talking to dude
Stop
like a normal
interrupting me.
person.
Stop interrupting
You're
me.
crazy, brother. This
See,
is
so
crazy.
you're not listening to me.
No, because you're taking their side.
Nobody, all right, so here's the side, okay? You come here Monday. The captain will be here. You're more than welcome talking to her.
This is Hot
Captain
Springs
King,
Police Department.
Hot Springs Police Department.
Trash.
Why would you go and say
Because that's what you're acting.
Nobody.
I just got assaulted and you're taking his
You
side.
didn't get assaulted.
I absolutely did.
What is assault?
He underwater touch you.
Yes.
According to statute.
And what do you think that he did?
He reached out, snatched the phone out of his hand.
After what? After he told him to
After
step back?
I backed up,
Did he tell you to step back?
and I did,
And then what did you do after that?
and I kept backing up wherever he
That's
told me
not what
to.
you're saying. And you won't let me go look at the video to say.
Go
oh,
look at it. I'll wait. I'll wait.
Okay.
Or you want me to show you? I got it.
If you have it, let's see it.
Here, his will be a better view.
Let's see if I can rewind this.
I don't appreciate you calling us trash.
Well, I don't appreciate being assaulted and you're laughing at me about it. I came up here, dude, me and those
What
first...
time did anybody laugh?
You just did. I have it on camera too. Do you want to watch you laughing? Do you want to watch you laughing?
You were saying that you
Did
were
he laugh?
assaulted.
Yeah.
So now we got 2 on 2. Yes, you did laugh. I have it on film. Do you want to watch you laughing at me saying I was assaulted?
Did you find it?
Well, it's gonna take a minute. I got to, because I don't know how to fast forward.
Dude, we were having a very good conversation. Very positive. Nobody was like mad that I was talking to them. It was a fine conversation until Sergeant walks up. Then he immediately escalates the entire thing. And no one's even getting in his face. Like, we are backing up doing what he's saying, and then he still grabs my phone out of my hand and breaks it because I'm not leaving the entire premises. I don't have to leave the entire premises. I don't. Well, that's what he broke my phone over and threatened arrest on me for. That's illegal too. You can't threaten arrest for something that's not illegal. You can't go around saying I'm going to arrest you if you don't leave here.
You can, but
Yes, you
won't go to
can.
the court.
No, you can't.
It's private property. If he says
This isn't private property.
No, I'm saying they can't. You said they can't say that. Yes, they can.
If it's private, that's not this
Somebody has to
circumstance.
leave.
That's not this circumstance. This circumstance is public.
Let me get close.
This is public property.
Oh, you got your own screen lock.
Yeah. Okay, there's the sergeant.
How's it actually operate?
So you hold it like this, and that attaches right there. See how it's broken?
That is broken. Yes, I do see that is broken.
I'm not going to pretend it was $100 or anything. It was literally $15 at Walmart. If I could get my money to replace that and an apology, I would love to shake his hand and just be out of here.
No complaints with A.
That's entirely to Sergeant Brown. If he would like to do that. I mean, I think that we all learned a little bit from this incident, and I think we can all be a little bit better in how we do it. Like I discussed with you about,
Yes, sir.
you know, letting somebody disengage and not trying to re-engage and try to make them, you know, look bad in front of folks. So that's.
I'm not, I don't mean to argue, but I promise you, I wasn't trying to, if he knew the answer, then he doesn't look bad. I didn't know he didn't know the answer.
Yeah.
I asked him a question,
Just
hoping he would answer
Just
it.
listening on the camera, I could see, I took it as that, and I was not a part of it. And I took it as you were just trying to be confrontational and show him that you knew more than he did and was just trying to embarrass
I
him.
asked him the easiest question there is to the Constitution. Literally, if I wanted to find out, hold on, let me finish real quick. If I wanted to stump him, I would have asked him a way harder question. Trust me, I know plenty. I asked him literally the easiest one I could think of, and I can show you other videos of me doing this and cops knowing it, and I post it, and it's awesome because I love them to know it. I want you to know the First Amendment. Like, I need you to know the First Amendment. I do not expect you not to know it. I expect you to know it. So when I ask you it, I'm expecting you to answer me, just like other cops do.
So why wouldn't it be something like this? Like, hey, if you don't know the 5 things about the First Amendment, I'd like to give you an acronym that helps me remember. And
That's literally what I said.
It's not, well, it's kind of, okay, but the way you went about it.
Well,
it was very
okay,
confrontational.
I won't argue with that. You're right.
It wasn't like, hey, let me help you out.
But I will say, you're right, I'm not going to argue with that. But before that, it was me and the other cops were having a really good conversation.
Sure, I saw that.
And then he came and escalated it by assuming a bunch of things he didn't know. And then now me and him are kind of having a not so good conversation. And that's where that tone came from, because he came in with a bunch of assumptions that he had no idea about, that I was bombarding those cops and I wouldn't leave them alone, when literally you saw me ask if you're busy or not, and I'll come back if you are.
I did see
and
that.
so he assumed a bunch of stuff, and now me and him are arguing because he's assuming stuff, and I'm still trying to give him an easy question.
Well, right now we've gotten through that, right? You understand where he's coming from.
So far, we'll see how it goes, yes.
He understands where you're coming from, right? And we're all going to learn, and we're going to try to be better, right? And like I said, just try to understand what I talked to you about with that space, and respecting when somebody says, hey, and when they try to disengage. Okay, now Sergeant Brown wants to take care of that. That is entirely up to you all. If you want to press anything further, you are more than welcome to as well. Okay?
Well, an apology and a handshake's good for me.
I don't do many handshakes. I do
Okay.
fist bump something, but as far as what I was trying to explain to you, interfering with a governmental operation is not always physical. It can be refusing to comply with a lawful command.
And that wasn't a lawful command.
Here's somebody when he asked you to get off the sidewalk, get out in front of the doors.
That wasn't a lawful command for me to get off this public property right here. I was well away from everything that was happening.
I'm just trying to explain to you what he's
Yeah.
what he's
Well,
trying to tell
he
you.
needs to just be more chill with the public and not try to force your authority over everybody because they said something you didn't like.
Hold on.
That's what happened.
I know, but stop.
That is what
I know,
happened.
okay, but listen. See, instead of just saying stop doing this and stop, throwing your authority, why don't you say, hey, I think you could have come at me a little different.
Why aren't you saying that to him?
Because you're the one that's saying
No,
it.
he's the one that
I'm trying
escalated
to-
it.
I'm trying to
No,
help you.
no, I'm not done. No, whenever he came up to me, he is the one that escalated everything. Why aren't you telling him, hey, when you talk to the public, you could say it a lot nicer. You could do this, you could do that. You're not doing any of that. You're doing it to me.
He was just fixing,
To your
listen
professional
me.
sergeant?
He was just fixing to apologize, and then you told him how he should come at you, and then
No,
he should.
well, no, he wanted to justify his actions before he apologized. So instead of apologizing, he started on a rant about how he was justified doing what he was doing, instead of just saying, sorry, brother.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Was he not?
I'm
Did
sorry.
he not start a whole speech that had nothing to do with an apology?
You did. I mean, you gotta
Lieutenant,
do
I'm
that.
not going to take up your time if he wants to file a formal complaint.
So I would love
Fine.
to fist bump or elbow,
I'm done with this conversation.
but I just want an
because
apology, dude. I'll even say sorry to you for
we
making
tried
you
to
look
do that,
dumb.
But you always want to put in the last word. You don't want to listen to what I've got to say. So you can.
No, I want an apology. I don't want a speech from you. I want an apology, and I will apologize right back. I don't want a speech first.
I apologize if I made you feel uncomfortable.
What about my equipment?
We will address that.
Do you apologize for breaking my equipment and getting in my face?
As far as being in the face, you had your camera within 12 inches or less.
You walked
And
up to
were-
me. I didn't move,
Well,
brother.
that's-
You got in my face. It's on camera. You getting in my face, and that is why I call Hot Springs Police Department trash. Because you could have just apologized and we could be cool, but you would rather hold your ego in your pants and walk in the police station. Can I get a complaint form, Lieutenant? Can I get a complaint form?
Yes, hang by.
Thank you.
Just fill this out here, bring it back up here, just leave this top part. This is what we'll fill out, but you'll need the topic complaint and then fill out all your information. This is the affidavit part, okay?
10-4. Thank you.
Have a good night.
Appreciate you. You guys have a good day.
Badge number 14.
14. Thank you.
The key takeaway from this incident is the importance of mutual respect and professionalism in public interactions. Citizens must assert their rights calmly and constructively, while law enforcement must prioritize de-escalation and clear communication. Breaking trust through defensive actions or aggression only worsens the divide. To move forward, both sides must work toward open dialogue and accountability, ensuring that public safety and individual freedoms are equally respected.